Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh dan selamat petang. So, we shall continue to our chapter. Kita ada 2 chapter lagi, chapter 8, chapter 9. So, kita akan selesaikan dalam video ni. So, let's start. Mari kita mulakan. So, let's start focusing on chapter 8 first, digital economy. Okay, chapter digital economy. So, chapter ni akan membincangkan tentang digital economy dari sudut konsep, policy, dan kita juga akan lihat framework multimedia super corridor. And then we're going to analyze the various incentives to attract foreign investment. Okay, so the telecommunications hari ini sangat penting lah. Teknologi, information technology is very important, as well as electronic media sekarang ni sangat berluasa. So with because of globalization, it has made possible orang kata new forms of economic interaction. So orang kata you can go globally in terms of using the digital economy. So a new economic mode where many change are technologically driven has been labeled with many things, included the new economy, digital capitalism, and also knowledge-based economy. Okay, ni Pak lah orang kata justifies about the care-based economy on to 2020. So ni develop masa kita nak mula buat MSc hari tu kan, 2005. Okay, so the importance of digital economy, pertama sekali information sector lah. Okay, so a new information can be shared, modified, improved, used to enhance the outcome and also output produced. Yang kedua adalah efficiency dan juga effectiveness. It can be improved via use of technology and ICT. The third will be the globalization. No country can escape from engaging itself into digital economy. And wider range of product, so you can digital economy ni can open global market lah, so you can expand orang kata business, so build company civilians and also build nation capabilities. It can increase country international competitiveness. So internet survey 2016 melihat jelah makin lama makin banyak, dan sekarang ni 2020 ni 2021 ni dah jadi common dah orang guna internet. Most of masyarakat pun akan pakai internet. Yang paling prominent adalah smartphone lah. Semua pakai smartphone sekarang ni, sebab smartphone tu dah jadi macam komputer lah sekarang ni. Okay, so ni percentage of using online activity. Boleh tengok lah, communication is very high. Ikuti dengan visiting social network semualah. Nanti now. So yang data terbaru boleh tengok dekat saya punya saya ada bagi yang pasal Q1 Q2 kan, 2008 kat situ pun dia ada cerita kat tentang digital economy ni berkenaan dengan peratusan media sosial. Okay, so online shopping become increasing setiap hari. So now because of COVID lagilah most of people are rely on online shopping. Okay, this is the data. Percentage online shopper. They just look at it. Okay, ICT in Malaysia. So ICT as a sector is a production sector. So applications of ICT in industri sangat-sangat diperlukan untuk menggalakkan orang kata pengembangan dari sudut agricultural, energy, manufacturing and also services in terms of banking, education, health, transportation and tourism. It is also an enabler ICT as an industry. It is own right, such as computer hardware. Ni kita pun bekal software, telecommunication, multimedia dan semiconductor. So factors for ICT development in Malaysia, inilah faktor dia. Pertama sekali adalah political will lah. Okay, so political will ni sangat penting lah, komitmen daripada kerajaan dan juga parti politik ataupun pemimpin tu sendirilah. Yang kedua adalah ICT policies and strategy. So kita ada rangka strategi kita ada juga polisi 5 tahun mendatang. So kita juga kena bangunkanlah sektor ICT dalam negara. Dan juga kita ada program, so we improve our MSc multimedia super corridor. So in terms of human capital, kita galakkan knowledge lah, in terms of local skills development, local content, kita upgrade lah semua. Sekarang ni dah ke arah 4G kan. e-commerce, e-learning, semua dah jadi E lah sekarang ni. So R&D and technology is very important. So funding mechanism and new technology. And the last will be the sustainable globalization competitive environment. It is environment of trust and also confidence. Okay, so kita kena venture dalam new economy. So the national, kita dah create apa yang kita panggil sebagai National ICT Development Framework Strategy Initiative. So dalam ni ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measurement kita. So kita nak measure. Yang pertama adalah strategic planning. So kita nak ada roadmap lah dari sudut national strategy and also ICT roadmap. Yang kedua, kita nak fokus tentang industrial development. We're gonna focus on the development of local content and industri tempatan. We're gonna share service and also outsourcing. Kita roll out ada IMSC, Multimedia Super Corridor, Cyber Cities kita buat, Cyber Center kita buat, contoh kat Kulim, Cyberjaya. So new sources of growth lah. So, kita cuba cari sumber-sumber baru lah untuk pembangunan. Yang kedua dari sudut security, so kita buat National Cyber Security Policy Implementation untuk menghalang dari sudut penyalahgunaan ICT dalam konteks keselamatan. Dan juga kita ada R&D, so kita nak develop new software, kita nak building capacity, kita nak new technology area ni, development, so dapat membangunkan dan juga mengembangkan ICT dalam konteks negara. Dan juga kita ada community development, kita ada e-learning, kita ada implementation, ICT for all, kita buka lah, contoh kita ada buat dasar-dasar lah, My Kampung. Setiap kampung tu dia ada ICT dia sendiri, ada internet dia sendiri, so capacity tu. Dan measurement ni lebih kepada benchmarking lah, kita measure balik apa dapatan kita setelah kita dah buat semua benda ni, kita measure balik. So adakah masalah ke tidak, implementation tu is good or not. So once semua dah ada, if no, kita akan upgrade lagi. So kita akan buat lagi new kata strategic roadmap in terms of ICT. So ni adalah NITA, National IT Agenda. So NITA ni launch pada 1996. So dia adalah orang kata nak transformation lah, utilize information communication technology ni, kita nak transformation to develop nation 2020. So NITA ni utilize ICT to transform all citizen Malaysian society into an information society, then to a knowledge and also finally to a value based knowledge society. Okay, so they focus on infrastructure, application, value, and also provide equality access to all Malaysian. Okay, so NITA ni dia fokus dia adalah people lah, comprehensive human development. So apa yang dia buat, satu access equality, so kita nak menjaminkan infrastructure tu ada development. So setiap rural, kawasan luar bandar juga dia beri access, dibangunkan juga orang kata ICT-nya sendiri. Yang kedua adalah solution lah, for info, age, work and also life. So this is National Cyber Security. Ni kita dah bangunkan so supaya menjadi benteng lah kepada keselamatan negara. Banyak juga, bukan saja dari segi keselamatan, dari segi finance, information, energy, transport, semua lah. Okay, so kita ada 8 policy trust. You boleh tengoklah 8 policy trust ni dalam konteks National Cyber Security ni. Okay, ICT strategic program, kita pun ada strategic program. We Privatizations of government agency, semua dah jadi data digital. We want to bridging the digital divide into the school, communication infrastructure, semualah. In the future, nowadays pun majority dah pakai dah because of pandemic tu memberi kesan lah. So now we are going to morely using ICT paling banyak lagi lah. So human capital, kita nak ada program lah. So kita nak develop skill, knowledge workers. So benda ni akan memberi kesan kepada pembangunan diri itu sendirilah. Okay, public sector, ni dari sudut public sector. So we have ICT plan lah, strategic plan 2016-2020. So fokus kepada ni adalah lebih kepada kita nak implement support, kita nak at least public sector ni lebih orang kata focusing on digital economy and digital government kita panggil untuk memudahkan orang kata pengurusan dan juga mengurangkan birokrasi dalam konteks pentadbiran itu sendiri. Okay, so this is Public Sector ICT Strategic Plan 2011-15. Boleh tengoklah berapa banyak yang kita dah bangunkan untuk kita kembangkan atau kita rencanakan pembangunan ICT dalam konteks public sector. So ini finding dia from public sector CIO survey. So ICT perception. So dalam konteks skill masih lagi rendah. So kena ada pembangunan lah dari sudut kesiapan pekerja-pekerja itu sendiri. So expectation resource lah, skill should be shared. Kan ICT professional should be recognized as a professional service. Semua ni lah. And then inspiration, so kita empowered mampu lah. Sebab mampu ni adalah center for public sector. And then kena ada satu orang kata mechanism lah to establish standard of operating model for minister and also agency itself. Okay, so ni tak ada apa. Ni je boleh tengok je lah. Okay, strategic trust kita. So ecosystem, this one you just need to know. Okay, basic principle kita ada 8 kita ada citizen centric, data centric, regulatory insurance, ICT compliance, green technology, digital innovation, open source software. Okay, you need to understand this. So how the digital economy benefit to economic sector? Focusing kalau dari sudut manufacturing sektor pembuatan, so for production based, knowledge based, the manufacturing sector will have to gear up to adjust the rapid change in technological advance by improving its product through R&D and enlarge the pool of knowledge workers. Okay, dari segi service sector, so service related activity are typical skill based. Okay, service ni banyak kepada skill based lah and not investment intensive. So they are either source of growth for countries with scarce capital and a large qualified workers. So it is generally believed that the K economy, the information related industry and knowledge incentive industry will play a pivotal role. Okay, so policy related to economic in Malaysia kita ada 3 lah. Pertama kita panggil MSC lah, Multimedia Super Corridor. Yang kedua ada NITA, National Information Technology Agenda. Yang kedua adalah K Economic Plan. Okay, so K Economic Knowledge Based Economy Master Plan. So K Economy lah. So knowledge based economy ini defined as an economy in which knowledge, creativity and also innovation play a ever increasing and important role in generating and sustaining growth. So in a K-based economy, knowledge is the most critical factor of production. So dari segi knowledge tu sendiri lah, it generate more wealth in contrast to the production-based economy. And then it also educate and skill human resources, and human capital is the most valuable asset lah. Okay, so K-based industry ni is a high proportions of its GDP drive from knowledge based and also knowledge enabling industry such as high and also medium technology industry, financing and other business service at the teaching profession. So knowledge based economy ni lebih kepada orang kata knowledge tu sendiri lah, bagaimana kita menyimpan data knowledge tu supaya ia dapat diberi orang kata kesan lah kepada pembangunan teknologi industri itu sendiri. Mungkin dari sudut financial, business service and also dari sudut teaching profession lah, pembelajaran dan pengajaran. And knowledge-based economy are also categorized by high investment in R&D. So R&D is very important dalam K-based economy. So high literary, high tertiary education enrollment. So in a good technology-related capacity and skill, it also will give strength in terms of innovation lah. So bila kita bangunkan R&D, dalam masa yang sama kita juga dapat bangunkan innovation kita, kan, inovasi dan juga orang kata high ICT penetration of internet usage dalam negara kita. Okay, this is 7 reason why Malaysians should undertake the development of K-based economy. Ini 7 dia. Yang pertama, kita nak jadi kompetitif lah global. Yang kedua, kita nak jadi foreign competitive. Kita nak meningkatkan foreign competitiveness, nak lambatkan masuk FDI dalam negara. So globalization and also liberalization are moving Malaysia to new prospect of service that will be competitive in the global market. There is a need to seek higher value added, partially to offset high costs. So there is a need to move into more profitable and also wealth generating stage of production. So new source of growth are required. There is there is a need to meet the challenge of enhancing the total production lah. Okay. So strategy used in developing digital economy, yang pertama adalah secure lah the necessary human resources. Kita kena secure benda tu. Human resource sangat penting lah. So role of human resource management, establish the institution to drive the care-based knowledge. Kita kena buat satu institution, contoh kita ada MIDA, kita ada NDPC, so kita ada council, so benda MSC, so mereka akan orang kata menjaga dan juga menggerakkan knowledge based economy ni. Okay, so it also ensuring the necessary infrastructure and infrastructure, building science technology capacity. Kita kena bangunkan bandar yang memberi kesan lah pembangunan. Preparing private to the public sector change, developing care-based civil service, and also bridging the knowledge and digital divide. Okay, Malaysian care economy, who play the role? Pertama ialah dari segi public lah. Public kena mainkan sangat, orang kata, role yang paling penting lah. Kena gerakkan political will tu. Yang kedua adalah private. Yang ketiga adalah pekerja tu, knowledge workforce. Okay, ni halangan-halangan ya. Okay, dari segi halangan ni, pertama work culture lah, budaya kita ni susah. Yang kita masih lagi, orang kata, ke arah pembaruan tu, take times. So various consumer and community expectation, so grassroots level service, collaborations and integration among agencies, standardization and consistencies, and also country competitiveness. Okay, ni this one you boleh tengok lah dari sudut kita punya pembangunan Okay, boleh tengok lah. So MSc, saya rasa you boleh baca sendirilah. MSc ni dia lebih kepada penerangan you just baca sendiri, the establishment, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Okay, so this one you just read it, policy dia. So itu je lah dari sudut orang kata chapter 8, and then we go to chapter 9 So this is MSc ni, you bacalah Okay, itu saja. 9. This is going to be our last chapter. So current issue and development. Okay, so kita nak understand lah rational objective of private. Kita ni fokus kepada international lah, more on privatization, and then the rational and also benefit of globalization in Malaysia. We're going to examine and access the role of World Trade Center lah. Kita akan tengok after importance of IMF jugalah. Okay, so privatization ni start in UK. So kita nak tengok mana, sebab kita nak, orang kata, slowly lah make private tu lebih kepada nak make orang kata apa tu, mana-mana badan kerajaan tu kita akan privatize lah. Kita nak, orang kata, kurangkan peranan pengaruh kerajaan tu dalam privatization tu sendiri. Okay, it's a transfer of public sector activity and function to the private sectors. It involves 3 essential organization related components: management responsibility, asset, and also personnel. So objectives of privatizations to relieve the financial and administrative burden. Ni kita nak improve efficiency, increase productivity, kita nak facilitate kita nak reduce size of kita reduce size of presence ekonomi. Lepas tu kita nak help to meet the national development target, and then kita ada 3 lah, orang kata, types of privatization. Pertama, by selection, choice, and also orient. choice selection ni government sector which are service based that had been transferred into private sector. For example, Aerot. So kita tengok mana, kita terus by selection kita pilih lah. Mana-mana organisasi tu yang nak private, kita privatize. By choice, kita terpaksa. Sebab apa? Mungkin kerajaan terpaksa tanggung burden kan. Contoh macam PKFZ lah, Port Klang ni, Sdn Bhd ni, kita terpaksa by choice. Port Orient, government still hold the company but the capital concept tu sangat rendah. Contoh macam contoh macam saham tu government own 30%, so 70% tu privatization. So lebih kurang macam tu lah. Okay, by contract ni kita ikut kontrak lah. So private sector will prepare a service for the government ni, macam Alam Polora semua tu kan. By mortgage, facility provided by the government will be rented by the private sector. For example, benchmarks, macam car park facilities. Foreign participation, expertise needed due to nature of business required and also global linkages. The Privatization Master Plan was introduced in 1991. So it's a guide to implementations of the program. It has 5 main objectives. It outlines several methods of privatization such as sales, security, management contract, BOT, balance of trade, BOO, MBO dan BOO. Okay. And factors contributing the successful of privatization. This one inilah yang kata contribution successful lah. Kalau soalan tanya apa factor contribution to the successful privatization, you can use this as your main point. Need to change, spirit of incorporated, transportation, semua ni lah. Okay. So globalization sangat important hari ni. Kita terpaksa ikut peredaran masa kan. So ni semua you tahulah globalisasi kan. Definitions you can just read it. So globalization sekarang ni sangat penting lah pada negara. So definition dia adalah a process of economic integration, international labour organisation. Ni you just need to know. Benda ni tak akan keluar final. Kita ada organisasi labour antarabangsa lah. Process economic integration, dia manifestos of following area. So international trade in good and social services. Kita ada capital flow. Dia ada the role of multinational enterprise. The organization of production network in an international scale, so the adaptations of new technology. So advantage ada banyak lah, extensions and expansions of market. Benda ni lah, kita boleh exploitation resources on luar negara. We can take advantage of economy of scales, acquiring economy of scope, divert resources from local to foreign market. We also gonna going overseas lah. It is learning process, need to rethink, learn and also strategize. Ini yang antara orang kata kelebihan lah, okay, globalisasi. So drivers of globalization, ni kita ada banyak driver contoh macam MNC kan, global channel, branding, semua ni dia driver lah. Okay, so cost drive banyak lebih kepada economic scale. Contoh macam ada juga macam low cost production, contoh macam China kan. So because of low cost production, dia expand demi market tu, globalization lah. New product development cost, benda tu lah berkesan. Okay, it is a competitive driver, so it can lead to market, increase quantity and also production to achieve economy of scope. Government driver, dia memang akan guna ICT dengan IT lah. Ini paling penting lah. Okay, so what the local industry and government should do to prepare for globalization of our goods and services. Okay, so local industry dia kena ni lah, kita ada corporate competencies lah. Kita kena restructuring dia punya supply chain, make sure dia ada juga cawangan-cawangan kat luar negara kalau dia nak expand. Leadership and management capability, so globalization to corporate culture lah. Okay, so di halangan, the challenges to responsive to change, develop, manage and also predict. So the challenge of the scale of output required. So how to respond, compromise to other output required. So technical capacity, information age, staff, structure, skill required. The problem of function and also geographical coordination. Ni pun penting lah. Functional geography coordination pun sangat penting lah. Ini pun halangan lah. Kadang-kadang kita nak expand keluar tu tak boleh. So ni halangan lah. So the challenge of taking account to the future. Okay, transformations of the economy, theory of Alvin Toffler. So trying to describe how globalization take place. So type of economy kita ada tiga lah, industrial, information and also agriculture. Ni penting lah. So agriculture ni dia ada labor, capital, land dan semua ni lah. Output, proses dia adalah cultivation, you kena bangunkan, tumbuhkan. Output dia adalah crops lah. So innovation use an animal ataupun mechanization. Okay, daripada animal pergi ke mechanization lah. Okay, dulu pakai nak bajak semua pakai orang Taiwan, sekarang pakai mesin. Industrial kita ada land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, process, manufacturing process. So output, capital asset, industry, ni output dia, cycle product. So innovation tu daripada mechanism kepada research and also specialization, dia perubahan lah. Information daripada informationalism, virtual process and now network. Okay, so WTO, just read it, WTO. Okay, apa yang WTO buat ni adalah badan yang menjaga trade lah antarabangsa. Kita ada World Bank, baca je lah World Bank ni, tak ada apa pun, just know kita ada World Bank. Dan yang terakhir kita ada AFTA, ASEAN Free Trade Area. Okay, di PPA ni tak jadi just baca lah. And then that's all for the chapter. So I hope semua dapat orang kata menjawablah soalan nanti pada hari Selasa 20 hari bulan So itu saja daripada saya. Wish you good luck, all the best and selamat maju jaya. Okay. So Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.